Now, forewarned weather with Ashley Barassi.
Well, it's going to be another toasty one on this Thursday, but the temperature change to start is a little bit cooler, so at least it's a little bit more comfortable as you step outside this morning. Not the case this afternoon, as that heat and humidity will be on the rise, but as we check out that 24-hour temperature change, averaging out about 5 to almost 10 degrees cooler in some spots. So that puts us into the 60s, pretty widespread. We do have a couple exceptions like Sandusky sitting at 72, Adrian 73, but a lot of mid to upper 60s, including Metro Airport at 68. As we zoom into Exact Track 4D, and I've been looping the last couple hours, you can see a couple heavier downpours that have developed in the northern tier of lower Michigan. That's passed through Cadillac and getting close to I-75, but here across southeastern Michigan, it's a dry start. So for folks that are heading out to the Rocket Classic, I'd still have that umbrella on hand if you're planning to be out there this afternoon, as those shower and storm chances will be increasing after 2 o'clock into the afternoon. Now, it's not a slam dunk, as these will be scattered, but they also will become more numerous in the late afternoon and evening. 88, the forecasted high, so stay hydrated no matter what you're doing outside today, and take into account that with the heat index, because that humidity hasn't let up, it's going to feel like we are well into the 90s. So marginal risk for severe storms this afternoon. Those storms that develop could reach severe limits with damaging wind gusts and some heavy rain that could lead to some flooding. There's just a lot of moisture with this system, given that we are under that ridge, and that's that dome of heat that we're dealing with, and also pumping in the moisture, and then that kind of just gives you those Florida-like afternoon shower and storms. So clouds and radar, this is what we're tracking for the rest of the day. 2 o'clock, you start to see these bubbling up, firing off, and they will continue to push eastward, likely a little more robust by the time we get to 3, 4 o'clock. And then at 6, east side still getting brushed with that, but a lot of that's moving out of here. I don't think we're done with it per se, because overnight we could get brushed with another passing shower. And then Friday, similar setup. We'll start the morning dry, but then in the afternoon you could start to see a couple more showers bubble up after about 2 o'clock in the heat of the day. However, tomorrow we're not anticipating that to really reach severe limits, but some heavier rain would likely be south of I-94 come Friday evening. So the muggy meter, tropical, and really staying that way going into the weekend. Even with the lower rain chances for the weekend, it's still going to be very muggy out there. So I can't rule out an isolated chance, especially south on Saturday, but more sunshine working its way in Sunday, even decreasing cloud cover come the first part of the weekend. So let's look at the weekend forecast, starting with here in Detroit, where we'll be kind of bookending the weekend right around 90. That means Friday and Sunday, but we will be drier for your Saturday and Sunday. And jumping up in the northern tier of lower Michigan, we'll be rising through the 70s into the 80s, close to Alpena by the end of the weekend, and drier for your Saturday and Sunday. Storm chances tomorrow in Mackinac Island, otherwise 70s for your Saturday and Sunday. And as we breeze on over towards Traverse City, plan for mid 70s to upper 80s for Saturday and Sunday as well. So we do have that break in the wet weather come Sunday, but then more storm chances by Monday.